Hello guys, I'm going to keep going on the objects. So if you've seen the previous um, how to create an object in Java tutorial, I'll take it from there because I want to show you another couple of things. Um, I'm going to show you how to override um, a constructor, or you actually can use it for overriding methods. I'll explain you what is it, and also how to create an object with um, some variable while you create it without using any additional methods later, and also show you how you can make multiple objects as well. Okay, so first of all, before we create an account called ACC1, and we printed the balance, but the balance was already defined inside the constructor. What we want to do now is, because we want to change, like create an object with a different balance every time, for example, we can create another constructor, um, account, but this time we're going to override the previous one. What that means, that now we're going to make a constructor. You can make it like that has no parameter to pass in, and the parameter are in brackets. In this one we actually want to pass a parameter of type integer. We call it bal, and here we say that balance is equal to bal. So what we're doing here, we're doing two things. The first one is create a constructor that requires an integer when we create it, and the second thing is that because we call the constructor the same in here, uh, basically the second one is going to override the first if we pass an integer. So if we run now the program, let me save. You see, now we have 10 in here. However, now we're going to override the constructor. We're going to put 20. So now that we have an integer value here, Java is going to think, okay, in here this constructor doesn't ask me that wants an integer, so I'm not gonna use that, but this one does, so I will use this one instead of the other one, even though they have the same name. So in here we can specify an integer that is different from the previous one and assign it to this particular object. So now we put 20, and when we run it, we will have 20 in there instead of 10 that it has by default. So another thing we can do, show you also, like we are going to have two different accounts. So we have account 1 and account 2, and we put another value here, and here we're going to repeat the same print line command, but this time we want to get the balance of the second object, and you see the second object has 30 inside instead of 20, and we run it, and now we'll have 20 and 30. So there you go. This is how you pass values to the new object, and you have to be careful how you create the like if you require an integer, you have to put an integer. If you require something else, you put there something else. You have to be sure that the value is correct. And the second thing, you can also skip this one. Ideally you can not use an empty one and have the one with the integer. So I'll show you like this. Now if we run it, it just will use the integer one, because the other one doesn't exist, also because we put an integer. That is it for now, guys, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.